popping half, I'm scared of me, scared of me. You fell in love with the bitch and she giving that head to me, head to me. I used to fuck with.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the boy, Mr. Waves on Swim. So they hate on him. Again, Mr. Waves on Swim. So they hate on him back with another fucking bang. Today we have another blood hunt video. And you know I'm coming to y'all with nothing but heat. And for the end of 2022 and all 2023. So if you're new to the channel, man, hit this subscribe button because the content is coming. But listen, this is what we're going to jump into today. As you guys know, we have a new character. There's been a bunch of new patches and, you know, new abilities and things like that. Not new abilities, but it's been a bunch of new patches with certain abilities, you know, add and dropping things. So I thought, why not make an updated tier list for Season 5? For the Christmas season, we gotta get an updated tier list, man. And with Warden coming in, we gotta put him somewhere. So let's jump into this video under the tier list live, but I will be posting this video on YouTube. So with that being said, if you don't know how the tier list works, it goes from S, A, B, C, E. S ranking the highest tier, D ranking the worst, B ranking the, you know, the middle, and then C, you know, not as good but not as worst, and then A pretty much coming in second place. So what we're going to be doing is taking all 7 archetypes. I'm sorry. We're going to be taking all 7 archetypes and we're going to be ranking them here. Now, with that being said, I just want to say, despite how I rank this list, all characters are viable. What I mean by that is, all of the characters can really be used to your best advantage to outplay or outbeat your opponent. So just always know that just because you see me put this tier list together with certain people on top of certain people does not mean you have to change a character, or does not mean you have to master a new character. It just means this is what I think, and honestly I just want to see what you as a community also may think. So starting with Muse. Muse has the TP and also the rejuvenating voice. TP is the teleportation, and then the rejuvenating voice is when you hit an annoying ass which brings back your health and also teammates nearby. Now, when it comes to this ranking, right, especially when it comes to Muse, I was using her in the first season, and I really didn't think that her powers were really that good until you started learning how to play with this character. The TP dash, then on top of that, also being able to just quickly heal right then and there, and on top of that, if you have 3 pink sanguines, it gets very, very OP. Now, if your movement is on point, also you have TP, and then also you can heal at an instant. Come on, bro. So this is what we gotta come in here and do. We gotta come in here and we gotta put Muse at the top. I think last season, either it was 4th season or 3rd season, Muse really took off. Like, Muse really took off, and you saw a lot of competitive play where a lot of people were using Muse. If you haven't, you know, learned how to use her, you know, I would suggest giving it a try. Going in next, we're going to go in with her side sister or her side brother. We gotta bring in Siren. Now, Siren also is a part of the same archetype type as Muse, so he or she is Tirador also. Siren has a TP, but Siren also has a flash. Now, Siren was OP last season, bro. Mind you, Siren is my character. I'm gonna try not to be biased because I'm a Siren main myself, so I'm gonna try not to be biased here. But Siren Flash last season was crazy, bro. Siren Flash had the TP, and then on top of that, when you flash an opponent, not only did they get flashed, but it took down 50% damage, bro. I was fucking frying with Siren last season. But ever since the new update came out, they put Siren's flash down to 25. I'm not mad, you know what I mean? We still get the flash. On top of that, we still get the 25 damage. 50 did seem a bit overkill, a little bit. But anyway, gotta come in here, and I feel as though I gotta put Siren in either, has to be in either S tier or A tier. Has to be in either A tier. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna put him in A tier for now. When I look at the list and see what we have left, or see where I'm putting every character at, we might come in here and make some changes. So just stay put, All right. Next up, we're going to do Enforcer. Now, the Enforcer, right? Talking about the Enforcer in this first few seasons when it first came out, straight fucking OP. I mean, really fucking annoying, but straight fucking OP. God damn, bro. Listen, if you were here in the first few seasons and you were here for ranked and you were here for the marble / shotgun meta, man, oh man. But ever since then, I feel like Enforcer really flopped ever since then. Like, I don't see many people use this character at all that much. And now that the Flash of Marble, how they done nerfed it, where it takes a cooldown, oh, not a cooldown, but it takes a little bit time for you to pull out your gun and also, you know what I mean, be able to shoot whenever you come out of Flash out of Marble. I feel like it's a little, I don't know. But I still like the dash ability from Enforcer, but I just don't think it's overpowered as it was before, or even that big of a caliber of a factor anymore. With that being said, I want to come in here and I want to put Enforcer either on C or B. I think I have to. I think I'm gonna go with B. I think I'm gonna go with B when it comes to Enforcer. I think I'm gonna go with B. I don't think they're S tier, definitely not anymore. A tier, I don't think so, but B tier, definitely B tier. You can still do some pretty good damage with it. You can knock some motherfuckers out with it. All right, coming in with the Enforcer's sister, the new one, the big drop. I don't know if I'm gonna call her big drop, but the Warden. So if you don't know about the Warden also has Flesh of Marble, but the Warden has something where it's like motherfucking Mortal Kombat, where he's like, get over here. So what happens is, no, it doesn't pull you back. What happens is it places shackles on the ground, and whenever the person that it has shackle, whatever enemy player that it has shackle, go out of bounds of the shackle or whatever, they lose 50 points. Now, at first I didn't know if this character could be a good factor for anyone's playstyle. I felt like it was too slow. But hear me out, ladies and gentlemen, hear me out. Think about this setup. Use Warden, but when you use Warden, get the dual wield swords that you can dash with and be able to add it to your movement. So what I'm saying is, a lot of people say Warden doesn't have a lot of movement, and that's why they don't really like that character. But what I truly think you should do is, whenever you need to use a lot of movement or decent amount of movement with the Warden, I would say get the dual wield source blades, I think that's what they call, and use those to your advantage to dash and, you know, be able to get in and out of situations how you would want to. So with that being said, I feel like I have to put Warden. Warden, unfortunately, still has to go for me for C. She's gonna go C for me for the simple fact that I think it can be an okay character, but if you're not good at movement in this game yet, or you're based straight out of movement, I don't know if Warden's gonna really hold you down like she's supposed to. You know what I mean? So take that with a grain of salt. I like the Warden. I like playing as it. I like playing as that character. So, you know, use it to the best of your advantage. Test her out, see how you like her. All right, now coming next to the Nosferatu clan, and first we're gonna start with Saboteur. Now, Saboteur is a little annoying motherfucker, but can make a lot of mess on the goddamn battlefield. So if you don't know what the Saboteur is, the Saboteur has the ability to vanish, and also they place sewer bombs. So what the sewer bomb is, it places a little smoke bomb. What happens is you can either shoot it, or I think once a player runs over it, it'll explode. And it has a pretty nice radius. And the motherfucking stinger or the gas bomb that comes off that goddamn sewer bomb is just honestly annoying. Now the most annoying part about the sewer bomb is when you get a good ass player that plays with the goddamn Saboteur. Does anybody remember Viking and that him running Saboteur, fucking Saboteur meta? Shout out to Viking, but I fucking hated you for a minute. Or second, you get the last player of the game that's playing as a fucking Saboteur camping up at the highest place of the goddamn map with a Saboteur bomb up or multiple Saboteur bombs. I fucking hate that shit. But with that being said, Saboteur is a high caliber. It has to be. Saboteur has to be like one of the highest, best played characters in the game. I feel like if you're able to play this character to your best advantage, or if you're able to learn and master this character, you're a fucking automatic beast at this game. So when it comes down to Saboteur, I have to put him in either A or S tier. Coming based off how I've seen people play this character though, gotta be an S tier, man. I feel like Saboteur has to be an S tier character. It just has to be. If you were here for the first few seasons, you'll understand why I think Saboteur is an S tier. Coming down to Prowler. So what the Prowler ability is, yes, they also are Nosferatu. So what they can do is they have the ability to vanish, but their other ability is to throw bats. Now, I don't know how I feel about the throwback shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. I never really found this character to be really good or OP. I feel like Prowler is maybe decent when it comes to playing trios, I guess, and you got a team camping or you're trying to see a perimeter of a team or some shit. I don't know. But I never liked Prowler really at all. To the people that play Prowler and you're actually very good with it, kudos to you, but Prowler is not really high on my alley. So with that being said, I gotta throw Prowler in a D tier list. Don't hate me, don't shoot the messenger. Listen, I don't know. It's a fucking Prowler, bro. Like Prowler, really? But alright. Coming down to the last clan, last but not least, the Brujas. Now, the Brujas. Alright. So, coming down to Vandal from Bruja. If you don't know what Vandal is an archetype that has a soaring leap and also an earth shock. What the earth shock does is it does a motherfucking Hulk smash, punch into the motherfucking ground, and it'll toss you up in the air. Now, what I didn't like is when you get tossed up in the air, you can't really use your gun and you're stunned for like a second or two. Now, there was a time that Vandal I feel like hit meta status, and I would say that was probably about the 3rd season. Correct me in the comment section if I'm wrong, but I feel like that was like the 3rd season. But I fucking hated Vandal at one point. But I feel like Vandal this season, at least as far as to Season 5, it's not really as good as it was before. You can still put in some work with Vandal. Don't get me wrong, but Vandal is just not really. It's not really it, because once you miss that punch, the leap is not really the best. But once you miss that punch, I feel like you're a little fucked, a little bit. So, this is what I'm gonna do with Vandal though. When it comes down to Vandal, I'm gonna put Vandal in. I want to say C or B tier when it comes to Vandal. I feel like if you're not playing this character right, and also you're not timing your punches right, I don't know. I just don't see Vandal being too high. So I want to say C for now. I'm gonna put Vandal in C for now. Then I'm gonna check the list. And then last but not least, oh my god, when Brute was a meta, oh my god, that shit was annoying, bro. Oh my lord. So when it comes down to Brute, you don't know who Brute is or what Brute is, Brute has the ability of the Soaring Leap, just like Vandal. But what Brute also does is Brute has something called a Shockwave Punch. What happens is the Brute throws a punch that pretty much hits you like a big ass shockwave, and what happens is you can't jump through it, you can't shoot through it, nor can you go through it. I think the only player to really combat that shit is, I would say, like the players that can TP, like Muse and Siren, or maybe I think Saboteurs and Prowlers can also counter it too. Can they vanish through that? Oh no, somebody let me know in the comment section. But anyway, I really feel like Brute is a very good player when it comes to the Soaring Leap and also the Shockwave. And also, they have a passive to regain health when under fire. So I think Brute has to be like Brute has to be a pretty good player. Now, when it comes to Brute and on the tier list, I want to say Brute has to be a B or an A, bro. Like, Brute has to be a B or A, right, chat? Right, chat? Chat, I think Brute has to be a B or A. I forgot y'all was even here while I was doing this YouTube video. I want to say, if you know how to play Brute very good, and if you're playing a team-based objective, not even objective, but if you're playing team-based like duos or trios, and let's say a team push y'all too close, y'all on my teammate dick, I got, you know what I mean, I got Brute. Hit y'all with a push. Now y'all both vulnerable to not only my shots, but also my teammate shots. But even if you playing solos, you still have the ability to get a great pushback. I want to throw Brute in the A tier. I think I gotta give Brute the A tier. We gotta put some respect on the Brute name, man. Can we put some respect on the Brute name, bro? Like, come on, bro. I don't even use Brute. Truth be told, I don't even like Brute, but I have a teammate that plays as Brute, and I feel like he's very, very well respected when it comes to the Brute. With that being said, this is what we're looking like. So S tier, we have Muse, Saboteur. A tier, we have Siren, Brute. B tier, we have Enforcer. C tier, we have Warden, also Vandal, and then last but not least, D tier, we have Prowler. With that being said, man, hear me out. Like I said, I feel like every character is good, but just what I've seen, at least as far as this season and season 5, these are how I would rank them to me from my S tier to D tier. If you have any objections, accusations, anything, let me know down in the comment section how you think I should have rated them, or how you would have rated them yourself. Please be sure to hit the like button. Don't forget to drop a comment. Let us know. Show us some love. Let us know how we doing here on the channel. And hit the subscribe button, man. We're here to grow. We're trying to reach a milestone. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is yet, but we're trying to reach a good milestone for the Bloodhunt community. For everything Bloodhunt, hit the subscribe button. Peace.